What if I told you that your body has a secret weapon against stubborn fat, and you can activate it with just 5 common drinks? I'm talking about brown fat. Yeah, you heard that right. That's a good fat that actually burns bad fat. Most people have no idea this even exists. But scientists have discovered that certain beverages can flip this hidden switch in your body, turning you into a 24/7 fat-burning machine. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 5 drinks can activate this biological superpower, and the last drink may surprise you. And the expert guiding us through this discovery is someone who has spent decades studying the intersection of food and medicine. Before we bring in the expert, if this grabs your interest, smash that like button and hit subscribe. It takes only a second, and your support makes a huge difference for the channel. Meet Dr. William Li, a world-renowned physician, researcher, and co-founder of the Angiogenesis Foundation. He has dedicated his career to understanding how food affects our body at the cellular level. He has authored the New York Times bestseller, Eat to Beat Disease, and has given one of the most watched TED Talks on how food can be medicine. What Dr. William Li reveals about these 5 beverages will completely change the way you see weight loss. Because this isn't about starving yourself or punishing workouts. This is about activating brown fat, a special type of tissue that literally burns calories to generate heat. Let's dive into the science. The first beverage that caught Dr. Li's attention was something that's been consumed for thousands of years, but science is only now understanding its true power.
Beverage number 1, green tea. Here it is again, the ubiquitous green tea when it comes to health. What's in green tea? It's got a polyphenol, a catechin called EGCG, epigallocatechin 3 gallate, EGCG, all right? And you know what EGCG does? It does a lot of things, okay? But in this case, for burning down fat, it activates brown fat thermogenesis. So let me explain this to you. Green tea activates brown fat thermogenesis, and brown fat is kind of a special kind of fat in your body. It's good fat. It's not wiggly jiggly. It's not under your arms. It's not under your chin. It's not your muffin top. Brown fat is wafer thin, and it's plastered around your neck, a little bit behind your breastbone, between your shoulder blades, a little bit in your belly. When brown fat is activated, what that does is it fires up kind of like a space heater, all right? And when it fires up like a space heater, it's going to require energy to create heat. Thermogenesis is creating heat, all right? And in order to create that heat, that energy that brown fat uses is drawn from excess body fat, like visceral fat, all right? So this is actually a way to turn on good fat to burn down bad fat. And it's a way of actually lowering overall excess harmful body fat in your body.
What Dr. Li describes here is backed by compelling research I found. In a study published in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences, scientists studied 63 people with type 2 diabetes and made a startling discovery. Those who drank 4 cups of green tea daily experienced significant weight loss. Their body weight dropped from 73.2 to 71.9 kilograms, and their waist circumference shrank from 95.8 to 91.5 centimeters. But perhaps even more impressive was another study published in the Clinical Nutrition. 102 women with central obesity took part. After 12 weeks of high-dose green tea extract, they lost weight, reduced their waist circumference, and lowered their cholesterol levels, all without any reported side effects. Significantly lower ghrelin levels and elevated adiponectin levels were also detected in the study group than in the placebo group. Now, here's why those hormone changes matter. Ghrelin is known as the hunger hormone. When it's high, you feel hungry and crave food. Lower ghrelin means reduced appetite and fewer cravings. Adiponectin, on the other hand, is your fat-burning hormone. It helps your body break down fat and improves insulin sensitivity. Higher adiponectin levels mean your body becomes more efficient at burning stored fat. So green tea wasn't just activating brown fat thermogenesis. It is also literally rewiring the hormonal signals that control hunger and fat burning. The second beverage might surprise coffee lovers everywhere. It turns out your morning ritual could be doing more than just waking you up.
Beverage number 2. Coffee, my favorite. Now, coffee has been studied a lot for metabolism. It's definitely helpful for metabolism. It definitely burns body fat. And the way that coffee does this is that it activates brown fat thermogenesis, just like green tea. So coffee with chlorogenic acid, one of its bioactives, activates your brown fat. That's the useful fat around the side of your neck, behind your breastbone, a little bit behind your shoulder blades, a little bit in your belly, and it fires it up. click, 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 whoosh. And then your brown fat is generating heat and it's stealing from your visceral fat, your harmful fat. Now, the other thing about coffee and chlorogenic acid is that it actually prompts your body to make even more brown fat. Put more gas burners on your stove. All right, now it's not click, 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 whoosh with one. You want 6 burners, you want 8 burners. Coffee will actually give you lots of burners to be able to draw more fuel.
What Dr. Lee describes here is backed by a Harvard research. Scientists followed 126 overweight adults for 24 weeks and discovered that those drinking 4 cups of coffee daily reduced their body fat by approximately 4%. The researchers believe this happens because caffeine increases metabolism, burning more calories throughout the day. But as Dr. Lee explains, there's something even more powerful. Chlorogenic acid isn't just activating existing brown fat, it's actually helping your body create more of it, right? You're literally building more fat-burning machinery with every cup. The third beverage takes us into unexpected territory. Most people think of tomato juice as just a vegetable drink, but the science reveals something far more powerful.
Beverage number 3, tomato juice. Tomatoes and their juice contain something called lycopene. Lycopene is a bioactive, a natural chemical, and it's a carotenoid. It helps to make tomatoes and other foods red. And tomatoes with lycopene have been shown to activate your, you guessed it, brown fat thermogenesis.
This research on lycopene is fascinating. Scientists gave 30 young women just 280 milliliters of tomato juice daily that contained 32.5 milligrams of lycopene. After 2 months, they saw significant reductions in body weight, body fat, waist circumference, and BMI, while significantly increasing serum levels of adiponectin. But here's what makes this study extraordinary. Even women who didn't lose overall body fat still experienced waist circumference reduction and an increase in the adiponectin levels. It's as if tomato juice has a direct communication channel with your body's metabolic processes. The fourth beverage shares a powerful connection with tomatoes, but most people never make this link.
Beverage number 4, related to tomatoes, is watermelon juice. Both tomatoes and watermelons have lycopene. That's right, watermelon, which has got red flesh. Remember I told you the lycopene helps to provide color. Watermelon has lycopene. It's got a lot of fluid in it, which is good, but it's also got lycopene in it. So watermelon juice actually is a good way to get more lycopene into your body.
The watermelon research conducted at San Diego State University reveals something remarkable about lycopene's power. Scientists studied 17 overweight children, giving them 1 cup of blended watermelon juice with rind daily for 8 weeks. The results were dramatic, significant decreases in BMI percentile, and body fat percentage. Their A1C levels also improved, indicating better blood sugar control. What makes this study particularly compelling is the control group. Children drinking an isocaloric sugar drink, the same number of calories, actually saw their BMI increase. Meanwhile, the watermelon group was losing weight and improving their metabolic health. The lycopene was doing exactly what Dr. Lee described, activating brown fat thermogenesis, while the natural hydration supported the process. Now, the fifth beverage is going to challenge everything you think you know about weight loss. It's the most basic, most overlooked, and potentially most powerful drink on this entire list.
The fifth beverage is drinking water. And clinical studies have taken a look at what happens when you drink water. But it turns out that if you actually drink water, a couple of things happen. First, it stretches your stomach out when you're drinking water before a meal. And when your stomach's stretched out, it sends a signal to your brain, hey, we're kind of filled up here, so don't get too hungry. So you can actually blunt your appetite just by drinking water before a meal. That means less calories are going to go in. All right, so drinking water actually can provide that. The other thing that's really interesting is that drinking water triggers thermogenesis. Now, this has been studied. We believe that it's because there's temperature sensors that are in our stomach. So you drink water, glug, 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 goes down into your stomach. It's sitting in your stomach. Guess what? Water tends to be cool or cold. It activates the temperature sensors in your stomach, and all of a sudden your body goes, whoa, near my core, I got cold water. I got to fire up to heat it up because I don't want to be a cold core. What does that firing up mean? thermogenesis. All right. And so researchers in Germany have looked at this. They actually found that drinking just 2 cups of water caused an increase in metabolism by 30%. Scientists have actually calculated this. If you drank 6 cups of water every day for a year, you would burn on just to warm that water up, you burn 17,400 calories just for warming up that water. All right. And that's the energy equivalent of 5 pounds of body fat.
Let that sink in for a moment. 5 pounds of body fat burned just by drinking water and letting your body heat it up. This research validates Dr. Lee's explanation perfectly. Scientists studied 50 overweight women who drank 500 milliliters of water 3 times daily before breakfast, lunch, and dinner. After 8 weeks, their average weight dropped from 65.86 to 64.42 kilograms. Their BMI decreased significantly, and their body composition improved measurably. This is water-induced thermogenesis in action. Your stomach's temperature sensors detect the cool water. Your body fires up its heating system, and calories get burned in the process. It's like having a furnace that runs on the most abundant resource on Earth. What we've uncovered today, guided by Dr. William Lee's expertise, reveals something profound. Your body isn't working against you. It's equipped with sophisticated fat-burning mechanisms that are just waiting to be activated. Green tea, EGCG, switching on brown fat thermogenesis. Coffee's chlorogenic acid, not only activating existing brown fat, but helping create more. Lycopene from tomato and watermelon juice, targeting inflammation and waste fat. And water, simple, pure water, turning your stomach into a metabolic furnace. These aren't diet hacks. This is your biology working exactly as it was designed to work. The question is, will you activate them? Pick your favorite drink and start with it. Commit to it daily for a month and pay attention to how your body responds. Smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the science of food as medicine. Drop a comment and let me know which beverage you'll be starting with. The power to transform your health is sitting in your kitchen right now. And remember, let's get healthy again. I'll see you in the next one.